today, for the first time in what seems like a month, we actually have some sunshine out. So obviously, I got to get the car out because the car has been doing nothing but just languishing in the garage and collecting dust and, you know, looking kind of pitiful, to be honest with you. It needs cleaned up and all that. But the real reason we're getting out today is because SpeedAddict731 obviously has a new car, and he already wants to freaking race. Like, he already wants to race me because I didn't get to race his other car, so we're gonna go check out this ride and see if he can handle the business. So the plan was we had this awesome meeting spot. We were going to let you check out Ken's new ride, but unfortunately the wind is insane today, and even with the dead cat, it was not going to happen. But, guys, feast your eyes. Ken, this thing is wicked, dude.
I love it.
I mean, my God. This thing is clean. It's 12, right?
Yeah, 2012.
2012.
29. It had 29.8 on it when I bought it. I just rode 30,000 miles. You know I drive my car.
Yeah, 100%. And it's got the good wheels and just freaking.
It's got the SVT. It's a performance pack car, so it's got the SVT performance pack, Recaros, navigation.
Man.
Got the, of course, performance pack. Got the 373 gears in the rear end.
See, the funny thing is, I just got the S550 not that long ago, and that was kind of my first venture into something else other than an Edge car or a Fox. Mm-hmm. So I've never even drove one of these cars or rode in one, to be honest with you.
You'll get to today.
It's one of those S197 things.
Yeah. I mean, I've had an S197. I've had a 06 GT and a 14 GT, so I knew what to expect
right.
As far as ride and everything like that. Driving one, and I've driven these before, just not my own.
Got the SVT lighting up there. Okay, and I gotta admit, y'all, this is my favorite part right here. These freaking Recaros are just, God, to have these in my car. Ken, do you need these?
Yes.
Okay.
That was one of the big things when I went to go look for a GT500. I wanted the performance pack,
right.
I wanted navigation, and I wanted the Recaros.
But yeah, it's got nav, it's got the Alcantara. I mean, this is truly like a step above interior. Like, I've looked at like the first year, the 07 GT500.
Yeah.
And the interior to me just wasn't a step far enough above like just a GT, but these are just unreal. I mean, there is detail everywhere.
Yeah, when they went to putting Recaros in the GT500s, actually, you know, you got something you didn't get in all the other cars,
exactly.
And all the other models, you know, as far as
And then, like, you got the Alcantara right there, and the white shift knob, all the little Shelby accents. It even still smells new. Yeah. Someone loved this car.
It was very well kept. It was very well kept. I'm gonna feel bad about putting miles on it, but
no, shoot, you gotta enjoy it.
I'll get a beater, something to beat around in.
Wasn't it Carol Shelby that said these cars are meant to be driven or something like that? I mean, but
and that's what I'm gonna do with it.
Oh, I love the wheels too.
It's gonna get raced. It's gonna get driven. I'm not gonna rag it out by no means. I'll keep it maintained very well, but
yeah,
it's gonna be used what it was meant for.
Definitely.
Hopefully, maybe you can get some track days out in it.
Yes, yes. And I've already told everybody on the channel that you want to race me, and so.
When did you say that? See, guys, the truth be known, he wants to race me.
No, absolutely not. I mean, why would I want a 500? Want to race a 500? What are these? 550?
550, 510 torque.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a little. What, 300 horsepower or something? Yeah.
Nah, 300 miles. Yeah, Tell somebody don't know any better.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Still got the 3-inch stock pulley, so we're still stocked. The only thing done to it, of course, they just replaced the air filter. These are open air filters anyway. They just replaced it with an air raid. Just imagine it got dirty, time to replace it, and then they put a catch can on it. And of course, my favorite part is those hood struts.
Dude, the hoods, that's got to be your mandatory first mod.
Yeah.
It just has to be. The thing I always liked about the engine is they did the blue valve covers, which are like the illuminators.
Yes.
So it's like, kind of reminds you of the illuminator. And then over here, you've got, you know, obviously it's hand-built niche line. I mean, these cars are super cool. And you can see this is a factory cold air. Man, that big old blower, though.
It's just a 1.9, so it ain't huge, but she whines.
Oh, yeah. And we're about to hear some whine, so y'all get ready. We're about to strap in.
That's the one thing about my 17 is you never heard the whine. And that's not a big deal.
I love the whine, though.
The 17 was plenty fast, but that whine, something about it.
But that was what was so intoxicating about the Terminators is that noise was just, when you heard that noise, you knew, the business was going down. All right, y'all, so we are up in the 500. This is my official GT500 ride, like my first.
You've never been in a GT500?
I've never.
Wow.
I mean, I know plenty of people that have them, and I've never rode in one. And I gotta say, the seats, again, are my favorite.
Yes.
But obviously, y'all, it's cold outside, and it's got the F1s on it, which they're good when it's hot outside, but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen today. But we should be able to get a little blower wine.
Oh, you'll get some wine.
Just a little tiny bit.
We might not be hooking, but you'll get wine.
Yeah, so we'll be skating just a little bit. So compared to the IRS in the S550, you're back in a live axle. What do you think?
It's not bad. I mean, you can tell it. It's not a nightmare. I mean, the suspension on the Shelbys are pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Going around curves, of course, you're going to tell a lot more.
Yeah.
As far as just regular driving, I don't really notice a whole lot. The only time you notice it is when you go over a dip in the road. There's a dip in the road on this side, and there's not on the right side. It all settles the car, but that's with any live axles. I mean, with any solid axle at all. The independent, one wheel can drop and the other wheel stays the same, so it's just like it's
right.
barely there, noticeable.
So the other thing that I was super curious about, like when you got this car coming from your 17, was the 17 was rolling. It was making stupid power with the Roush supercharger and the Coyote. So now you've got a 5.4 with a 1.9, basically bone stock car. So like as far as like, does this car feel slow? Are they comparable?
Well, I've yet to feel it hooked to be able to tell you 100%. Of course it's slower because now I'll say that, but if you look at the track times with these cars stock compared to my Roush tune on the 17, of course the Roush tune is very, 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 very docile. But I don't think they're that far apart. But now you take my car the way it was before everything that happened, with Daryl's tune, woke it up. I mean, that car was a beast. I mean, it actually did work.
But I mean, we've got pulley, tune. I mean, there's so many things this car can do.
Yes.
We're talking stock.
Yeah.
A stock GT500. I mean,
yeah,
there's so much room to grow with this car.
I think back in the day they did a test on this car and they ran like 11.5, 11.4 on the stock tires.
Yeah,
that's close. That's around a 7.4 and an 8. My Roush tune ran 7.3s.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can compare them. I mean, it's hard to compare them, but and this car's bone stock.
Right.
I mean, it's got a lot of potential. So
definitely do it. Little bit of blower wine. She's trying to break loose.
Yeah, she was. I had to get in and out just a little bit further.
This freaking cold pavement sucks. Alright, here we go. Whoa.
That was some tire speed.
Yeah. It was trying to do it. Alright, so we got a little heat. We're going to try this again.
Still skating.
Yeah, it's still skating. Guys, we are trying like hell to get you some pulls today. But this, man.
I mean, it feels great.
It does. Skating. Yeah, you can hear the blower just like, do I say Terminator? Not quite Terminator loud, but it
is as loud as a stock pulley.
Yeah.
It's as loud as a stock pulley deep on the Terminator.
It's solid though.
you set that far off in the clutch?
I gotta go up.
I always feel like in a manual car, like an automatic, and you all right? You good?
There we go. Bear with me, guys. First.
Oh, it's a hydraulic, but you got a hydraulic. No, you don't.
No, the Fox's cable.
Hydraulic is a little different.
Yeah,
it doesn't need that you know.
All right.
Oh man.
Still can't get over these seats.
Dude, I love them.
This is weird. I'm not like, again, I've never drove one of these. Even like the S197s. Well, the 05 and 05 to 09 cars. Definitely sits up higher. It's right there. Power's just right there.
Yeah, even without the blower, it's just.
That blower whine just comes in, and you're just like, huh? It's like you can hear the angels come out. Even with stock exhaust, it's got a nice, like, it's got a pretty even growl to it.
That was a third gear, wasn't it?
Yeah. Little third gear tip in.
Keep that thing from spinning. Pull me back, man. Woo! I was like, okay.
Yeah, that felt good. Tires hooked, tip in, roll in. It feels good. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to cut this one short. Hoping we could do some more pulls and stuff, but obviously we're just waiting on warm weather. But again, I got to shout out SpeedAddict731. Let me ride in the 500, drive the 500. This car's a beast. You're gonna be seeing tons of it. So, in the meantime, again, what do they do?
What?
Please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And we will be back with all kinds of Mustang badassery. Later.